Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today I really am in the mood to do some reading. I haven't managed to read much over the last 2 weeks with being on holiday and then getting back from holiday and like having things, work and content to get back into. So I was like, oh my god, I just want nothing more than to read today and actually catch up on my books. So I thought we could do a little reading challenge. More specifically, I'm gonna read for 12 hours and see how much I can get done in that time. I'm going to tell you more about my reading choices and how it's going to go, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you are new here. I make videos every single Monday, so let's get into it. Okay, so I have a bunch of different options for today's reading vlog, both Kindle, physical and audio. The first audio option is Oathbound, which is book 3 in the Legendborn series. I am 50% of the way through that and I would love to finish that today because I'm really enjoying it so far, but I don't think I will manage to finish it today, even if I do read them quite quickly, because I'm only 50% through and it still says 12.5 hours left. So even in 2 times speed, that's 6 of our 12-hour reading vlog. In terms of physical books, I have 4 that I have my eye on. As a mood reader, these are the ones that are calling out to me today. So the first one I have is Delicate Escape. This is book 1 in the Sparrow Falls series by Cowles, and Evermore Books were kind enough to send me this series. It's small town romance, so I'm really hoping it's going to fill the void left in my heart by the Rebel Blue Ranch series. The second one I have is The Exorcism of Faeries. You may have seen me talk about this in a different video. This is from J.L. Vampa, and again, it was gifted to me, so I would like to get to it soon because I do like to try and support indie authors where I can. It is a dark academia romance. I am really in my dark academia era at the minute as well, between Blood Over Brighthaven, Nightshade and the Legendborn series. Like, I can no longer say I don't like dark academia because clearly I do when it's done right. But this is also set at Trinity College in Dublin, and I fell in love with Trinity College last year when I visited it. So I'm very excited for this one, and I think it's going to give all the moody autumnal vibes. And it's not the sunniest day today, so that fits well. This one has to be high on my priority list because I have a quote on the back of it. This is my most anticipated proof of the year. It's A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandanna, who is the author of The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. And I loved that book so much, the publishers asked me to contribute a quote to put on the back of the proof. So I feel like I need to get this done soon because it is so special. But then I also have this book, Dungeons and Dramas, which I saw in Germany when I was shopping there. It's a very floppy little romance. I think it's YA, but the cover is giving me Ali Hazelwood vibes. So I would like to do that. It's probably just going to be like a fluffy, quick, fun one. So I think that's actually perfect for today. And then on my Kindle, I do actually have Anathema on the go. I'm like 18% of the way through that and I have been reading it for over a week. So I would like to get a significant chunk of that done today as well. But first things first, I'm going to do audio of Oathbound while I sort my holiday pictures out on my laptop like the adult that I am. And I'm going to crack on with that. about an hour and a half, and I've done 5 chapters of Oathbound, and that doesn't sound like much, but if you've read the Legendborn books or you've seen their audiobooks, you know how long the chapters are. So chapter 30 is 24 minutes, chapter 31 was 24 minutes, chapter 32 was 19 minutes, so it makes sense as to why I've not done too much, but I am thoroughly enjoying it. I think I might keep listening to it for another hour or two, and I might do some colouring while I do it and bring you guys into my colouring journey, because colouring is like my new adult cozy hobby, and I love doing it with an audiobook. It's like the perfect meld of activities. So let's do that. So we are 4.5 hours in. Those last couple of hours went so fast. Like, honestly, I can't believe it was like an hour of me colouring, because it feels like I did nothing. But I have gone from 50% into Oathbound on audio to 80%, which I am happy with. I did hope I would get more done and finish it in that time, but my Spotify audio hours ran out, so I had to switch to BookBeat, and BookBeat only lets you go up to 2 times speed, and I normally listen to like 2.5 on this specific audiobook because the narration's a bit slower. So I didn't get through it that quick, and it's long chapters like I said earlier, but I am very much enjoying it, and where I just left off was quite a big revelation, and I'm super excited to get back into that. I will say that one of my favourite characters is missing in this book, but it's still a really great book. So now I'm gonna physically read, and I think I've decided what I want to read next. I'm gonna go for Dungeons and Drama, just because I feel like that's gonna be something very easy and straightforward to get into, because Oathbound is like a lot of lore at this point, so I want something simple. So I'm gonna go for this, but first I'm gonna do washing up. I'm gonna make myself another cup of tea and maybe get a snack. Guys, I just wasted like an hour because it's Waterstone's double stamp weekend and I've just been shopping for books. So naughty, but it has to be done. It's the Easter weekend, double stamps. I got The Conditions of the Will, Wild and Wrangled, which I've read, but I want a trophy. And then I pre-ordered the traditionally published version of Nightshade because I just finished it on Kindle and it was a 5-star. So it was all like good choices, you know? But it's time to start this, so let's get into it.
hours in now, 3/4 of the way through. I'm so tired. And I've got to do another 4 hours of this readathon. I also have not been reading very quickly. I think it's because my sister came home, there was noise around me, the TV was on. I'm very easily distracted. I'm 50 pages into this book, which is really not far at all for how long I've been reading it, but my house is now quiet again. I'm in the zone, so for the last 3 hours, I am going to try and get to like at least page 200. I believe in myself. I know I can do that. So let's get back into reading. Oh my god, stop. I'm so excited. I just got to a really funny bit in this book, and I didn't know that some of the tropes in this book are one of my favourites ever. So now I'm even more excited about this book. It's so stinking cute. It's so Ali Hazelwood. I absolutely love it. Guys, I fear I've not read for the last 20 minutes because I got in a TikTok hole of watching this guy who just does the same like Tina Belcher style dance every day. Tell me why I was crying. It's not even that funny, but it just caught me off guard, okay? But anyway, back to the book. Oh my god, guys, it is 8 minutes past on the hour and I've just finished it. Yes, I went over by 8 minutes, but can you blame me? You can't stop reading a book that you have that few pages left of just because of a reading challenge. So I have finished it, which means in 12 hours I read 25% of Oathbound via audio and this whole book. I don't actually know how many pages it is. It's 292 in this, but this is a bit taller than and wider than your average paperback. So I don't know how many pages it actually is. I will check on Goodreads and put the number on here. But I actually really enjoyed this. I do think if I do a reading challenge again, I'm going to do all physical and Kindles because audio just doesn't feel the same. I don't know, I felt like I was cheating a bit. But I'm just happy that I managed to finish a book today. But anyway, it's time for me to go to bed because I've been reading for 12 hours. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next Monday for another video. Love you, bye.